Good morning. It's Wednesday, June 25th. And let's talk about authors because I know a little bit about authoring books. And the first thing you have to do is get it accepted. You have to create a manuscript or whatever. You send it into the publisher. The publisher accepts it or not. If they get it's accepted, then you go on to the editor, and then you have to give your final approval of the editing, and then you go on to the illustrations and the dedications and the back cover and the front cover and all of that. And when it's finally finished, you feel pretty good. And it's a big accomplishment to author something. You can author other things. Authors, you can create manuscripts and papers. You can be the author of other things that you create, and they go through their own process. Sometimes it's just for yourself. You author something and you like it and you keep it. But anyway, in the Bible, it talks about, in fact, both in Hebrews, it talks about Jesus as being the author and finisher of our faith. And that means he created it, he approved it, and he finished it. So your faith is actually a gift from God that he has given you. And also that's in Hebrews 12:22. It says, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. And so it's interesting how they would say he authored our faith. He created our faith. And then after God said it was good and he approves it, then it's given to us. So that's kind of nice. Another thing it says about authors in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 22. Okay, I'm sorry. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. Anyway, it says, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. Okay, so that means he created peace for us to have peace. He approved it. He said it was good. And we've been given the gift of peace, some of us. And if we have Jesus in our hearts, no matter what's happening, we will have peace. We will know that, yes, I know what's right. I know what's wrong. I know what I want to do and what I don't want to do. But it says he is not the author of confusion. Now, that's important to know, because if you have a situation and you ask a bunch of people, you're probably going to get a bunch of answers. And some people say this, some people say that. Pretty soon you start to get confused. Well, who's right? Well, who do I listen to? And then, of course, you need to ask God before you ask those people, actually. And he will give you the truth. If we can handle it, if we can actually face the truth, God will give us the truth. Now, some people don't want to know the truth, and so they keep asking everybody else and hoping that somebody will come up with some magic answer that solves everything. Because sometimes you have to deal with the truth, and you have to apologize, or you have to handle this, or you've got to face this. And so you have to remember, it's one thing to think about things and compare wisely and make your decision, but it's another thing to go around confused, not knowing what you want, not knowing what you're supposed to do about this situation. Because if you truly are a follower of Jesus and he's truly your Savior, he will let you know in your heart. We don't have to have a whole bunch of rules and laws. All we have to have is in our heart. And we have to listen to that, because that's God telling us, do this, don't do that. And you'll have a much better life if you do that, and less confusion and more peace, which is really what I think we're all after. So you have a great day, and God bless you.